The Xenon Enigma. Lara stepped onto the barren surface of Xenon Prime, her boots crunching against ancient stones as she scanned the landscape for signs of the fabled ruins. A cool breeze whispered through the desolate valley, carrying the scent of alien flora, as Lara adjusted her visor and set her sights on a distant structure. The crumbling edifice loomed against the crimson sky, its alien architecture both daunting and beautiful, a relic of a civilization lost to time. Lara's heart raced with excitement as she approached the entrance, her hands trembling with anticipation at what secrets the ancient ruin might hold. The massive doors, etched with symbols unknown to any living species, groaned open, revealing a dimly lit corridor stretching into the depths. As Lara ventured inside, the air grew cooler, and the light from her helmet flickered across walls covered in intricate carvings and alien script. The carvings depicted scenes of a thriving civilization, one that had harnessed immense power, but there was something ominous about the final image. The last carving showed a great catastrophe, an unknown force consuming their world, leaving behind only whispers in the stone. Lara's fingers traced the glyphs, feeling a connection with the long-forgotten people who once called this place home, their legacy now shrouded in mystery. At the heart of the ruin, she found it, the artifact, a shimmering orb that seemed to pulse with an inner light, humming with ancient energy. The orb was unlike anything Lara had ever seen, its surface covered in shifting patterns that eluded her every attempt to understand them. Lara carefully lifted the orb, feeling its warmth spread through her fingers, a sense of both awe and trepidation filling her as she held it. As she turned the orb over, a series of symbols illuminated, forming a sequence that looked like a code, a key to something far greater. Suddenly, the ground trembled, and Lara knew she wasn't alone. She had triggered something, and whatever it was, it had been waiting. Zaric, the leader of the powerful alien race known as the Zalara, watched from a distance, his eyes narrowing as Lara uncovered the orb. Zaric had spent lifetimes guarding the secrets of his ancestors, knowing that their power could reshape the galaxy or destroy it. He knew the artifact's potential, and he couldn't allow an outsider to unlock what his people had sacrificed so much to protect. Kai, Lara's trusted colleague, monitored her progress from the safety of their ship, his voice crackling over the comms with concern. "Lara, you need to get out of there," Kai urged, his fingers dancing over the controls, ready to bring her back at a moment's notice. But Lara was transfixed by the orb, her mind racing with the possibilities, the discoveries that could redefine everything they knew. As she began to decipher the code, the symbols shifted again, revealing a star map, leading to a place known only to the Zalara. Lara's heart skipped a beat. This was more than she had ever hoped for, a path to the heart of the Zalara's ancient empire. But Zaric was already moving, his ship cutting through the atmosphere, determined to stop Lara before she could go any further. Lara heard the roar of Zaric's engines, felt the tension in the air as he closed in, but she refused to back down from the discovery of a lifetime. As Zaric landed, his warriors surrounded the ruin, their weapons drawn, their eyes cold as they prepared to confront the intruder. Lara stepped forward, the orb in her hand, defiant, ready to stand her ground against the overwhelming force that now threatened her. Zaric approached, his gaze fixed on the orb, his voice low and commanding as he demanded that she relinquish the artifact immediately. "This belongs to all of us," Lara argued, her voice steady, knowing that what she had found could change the fate of the galaxy. Zaric's eyes narrowed, his mind torn between duty to his people and the realization that the artifact's knowledge could not be contained forever. Kai's voice crackled again, "Lara, we need to rethink this," but she knew there was no turning back, not when she was so close. Zaric hesitated, sensing the determination in Lara's eyes, the same determination that had driven him to protect his people for centuries. Lara began to speak, explaining what she had learned, the potential for unity, for understanding, if only they could share this knowledge. The Zalara warriors shifted uneasily, their leader's silence unnerving them, as Zaric weighed Lara's words against his own fears. Lara offered the orb to Zaric, a gesture of trust, of hope, that they could work together to unlock its secrets for the greater good. Zaric's hand hovered over the orb, the weight of his ancestors' expectations heavy on his shoulders, but he couldn't deny the truth. With a deep breath, Zaric took the orb, its light reflecting in his eyes, a symbol of a new beginning, a chance to right old wrongs. The moment stretched into eternity, the fate of two civilizations hanging in the balance as Zaric made his decision. Finally, Zaric spoke, his voice filled with resolve. "We will unlock this together," a promise that echoed through the ruin. Kai let out a sigh of relief as Lara smiled, the tension lifting as they realized that they had averted disaster and forged a new path. Together, they began to study the orb, its mysteries slowly unraveling, revealing technologies that had been lost for millennia. The orb's light grew brighter as they worked, its energy intertwining with their efforts, guiding them to breakthroughs they hadn't thought possible. The Zalara warriors lowered their weapons, their expressions softening as they watched their leader collaborate with the outsider. Over time, Lara and Zaric became partners in their quest for knowledge, each learning from the other, their bond growing stronger. The ancient technology they uncovered had the potential to revolutionize space travel, energy production, and communication. News of their discoveries spread, and soon other species came forward, eager to share in the newfound knowledge and the promise it held. The galaxy, once divided by fear and misunderstanding, began to unite, inspired by the cooperation between Lara and Zaric. The Zalara, once isolated, now became leaders in this new era, their history and wisdom guiding the galaxy toward a brighter future. Lara looked out at the stars, knowing that their work was only beginning, that there were still countless mysteries left to uncover. Zaric stood beside her, the orb now a symbol of their shared journey, a testament to the power of understanding and collaboration. As they prepared to depart Xenon Prime, Lara felt a sense of fulfillment, knowing that they had unlocked more than just technology. They had unlocked the potential for peace, for unity, for a galaxy where knowledge was shared and cherished by all. The ancient ruins of Xenon Prime now stood as a monument to their achievement, a reminder of what could be accomplished when minds met. Lara and Zaric's partnership became legendary, their story told across the stars, inspiring others to seek out knowledge and understanding. The artifact's secrets continued to unfold, each discovery leading to new advancements, new possibilities, new horizons. The galaxy entered a new age, one where exploration and curiosity were celebrated, where the past guided the future toward endless possibilities. Lara knew that this was only the beginning, that the galaxy held countless other artifacts, other mysteries waiting to be uncovered. But with each discovery, there would also be challenges, oppositions, and those who feared what knowledge could bring. Yet Lara was ready, knowing that she wasn't alone, that the bonds she had forged would carry her through whatever came next. And as they left Xenon Prime, the stars beckoned, a universe full of wonders waiting to be explored, understood, and shared with all.